What is up, everybody? We are finally back to some spring golf in New York. It is going to be cold. I think the high is of 50 today. I'm wearing 3 layers and I'm just gonna try and have some fun, be in the first round out. We got some new clubs that we're gonna try. So as we go around this 9 holes, we're gonna show you what we got in the bag for the season 2. Starting out with our very first club, we got our JPX 900 hybrid. This is a 4 hybrid. This is a club that's debatable my go-to off the tee here, but it doesn't mean that it likes me too much. So it could be replaced at some point in the future, but we'll find out. But for right now, we're gonna take this, do a nice easy swing. We're not gonna try and swing too hard with this many layers on, with it being this cold. We're just gonna do what we gotta do to have some fun out here today, and whatever we shoot, we shoot. All right, so we're gonna play this one club back, just because I don't know what's gonna happen quite yet. We got 130, I'm gonna play a 9-iron. Just do a nice little touch shot. Hopefully we make it onto the green. We have a look for a bird. A little to the right, but not too bad. All right, I'm not gonna act like that was completely intentional with that chip shot. That came out way lower than I thought it would, but thankfully, I got some new wedges that I'll show you in a couple of holes, new to me anyway, and they helped to stop that ball well before it rolled out way long. So thankfully I had that little tap in for par. That's a really good start to the day for somebody who's completely out of it when it comes to coming back to spring golf. But we'll see what we can do on this next hole. We got a par 5 coming up. All right, since it's so muddy out here, we are playing lift clean in place for the spring rules that's by the course. I think even in the summertime, it's still lift clean in place because they have some drainage issues sometimes. But we got about 230 from here. We're not gonna try and get it all the way there. We're just gonna punch it up there, maybe have 100 yards, 80 yards in, and test out one of our new wedges. All right, so that was our first full shot with our new club, which is extremely dirty right now, but I'll show it to you anyway. We got ourselves some SM7s, so we got some Vokeys. This is a 52 degree. I usually play a 50 degree actually, but I was able to get these really cheap on Facebook, so I figured, you know, might as well try the 52 before I try and bend anything or something like that. So for right now, I am just gonna continue with the 52, see if I can get used to it. If not, we can always bend it to a 51 degree, maybe even to a 50, but I don't know about that. That might be too much. But that last shot seemed pretty good. Might have been a little short. Wherever it landed, it splashed water. So we're in some standing water somewhere. We'll find out what we gotta do next. All right, here's another dirty club for you guys. But what we're doing for our irons is some Mizuno MP18 SCs. They're the best club I've ever had in my entire life. They are absolutely amazing. They're perfect for my game. We're going into the wind a little bit on this hole, so I'm gonna do a 9-iron. It's 130 yards downhill, but with the wind coming at us, I think it'll kind of offset the slope. So I'm gonna play it just like it is, 130, 135 maybe, and have it spin back. A little short, but we're in the middle of the green. All right, so for my next clubs, What I have for my driver and for my 3-wood is the original TaylorMade RBZ driver. This is the tour version. I have it cranked down to 7.5 degrees. It's been really trusty for me. It rings like sound-wise in your ears so bad, but I can't argue with the results that it gives me when I actually play. Same thing goes for the 3-wood, not so tinny with the sound, but it is an absolute reliable club, except for the start of the season. When we played in Hawaii, it was horrible. So I'm actually not going to use it on this hole where I normally would. I'm actually going to bomb it with the driver, see what we can get done. I might take an extra swing with the 3-wood just to show you guys kind of the issues that we're having right now. And so you guys get an idea of what I'm going through with this bag currently and how things might need to be replaced. Might have got away with it. Probably not, though. Well, that 3-wood looked like it had no issues whatsoever. Maybe we can be friends again. All right, I'm going to play both balls in on this hole just to give you an idea of why course management really is so important. So this is where my 3-wood ended up, and over there behind that tree, that's where my driver ended up. So sometimes the big stick ain't really worth it, even if I'm not hitting the 3-wood too well. But we're gonna play both in, see if we can get 2 pars 2 different ways. I didn't know that the camera took a turn for the worst. Either way, sprayed that shot a little bit to the right, but it's pin high. Still can get up and down from there. I'm gonna try and knock down. I'm gonna try to knock down a 7-iron and see what happens. I am not ready for this shot. To the right, but we made it through somehow. All right, so in front we have the driver shot, and then closer is the 3-wood, both off the green. Still really good chances to get up and down. We're gonna try with a 60 degree because that's a new one too. I get an entire set of SM7s, so I have a 60 degree Vokey that I'm gonna try out here. See what we can do. See if this new wedge gives us some extra special touch on this green. That did not go well. Come on. All right, so there's our lesson for the day on course management. Driver, bogey, 3-wood, par. So it just shows that sometimes don't bring out the big stick, especially when there's woods on both sides. So should have played it with the 3-wood, but first bogey of the day, 1 over through 4, not bad at all. We're gonna keep on cruising along. All right, so across the ways there is a drop zone. So if I lost that ball, I'll just drop on the other side and play it from there, play my 3rd shot. But hopefully we can find ours. It looked like it was going a little low. Hopefully it'll be able to penetrate through that wind that was coming in and maybe scurry up to the middle of the fairway, but I'm not getting my hopes up. If we end up having to hit our 3rd shot, it's gonna be difficult to get up and down per par, but we're gonna try our best. Might have gone over the back there. Honestly, I probably would have bogeyed that hole anyway. Even if I had my first one in play, I always bogey this hole. Just something that might get in my head. But walk away 2 over from the 5th hole. We should be okay going forward. We should be all right. Perfect. This shot is why I bought this club. So better work. We got like 5 feet. Wow. That one was really disappointing. Oh man, not every day you walk up about 6 feet for birdie, and it broke down a little bit more than I thought. I just tried to give it some gas to take out most of the break, but it was not meant to be. So we will be trying for the next one. Hopefully we can capitalize on one of these next shots. If not, try and par out. Hopefully we can get away with no worse than a 38 today. But if we do, it's a learning experience, and I'm happy to know that the wedges are doing kind of what I expected them to do, and I can take full confident shots with them now. So big difference already. That might be one with the earth now in these soggy conditions. Alright, so that ball that I just hit, I couldn't actually find my ball in the fairway, but I hit it dead center of the fairway. It's just so soft there. It had to have gone straight into the ground, and I can't find it there. So I took a free drop, hit 2 pretty close to the green. Hopefully we just have a little chip and a putt. Maybe we can get away with a birdie. That last shot was genuinely so disappointing. Can't believe that I don't know. It's a learning experience. That 52 degree did not come off the way I expected it to. I hit it a little bit toe side, so it came out a little dead. But I'm very surprised with how much that struggled up that hill. But what can you do? Spring golf, I still parred the hole. Not too bad. These past few tee shots are a good reminder not to bring good golf balls with you in spring golf. It just ends up getting lost in there. Even if you hit a good shot into the fairway, it becomes part of the fairway and you're never getting that back. So I'm really hoping that my TP5 is still alive down there, but I'm not getting high hopes right now. I can't see anything in the fairway, and I know I was dead center, but we'll find out. Fade, 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 fade. No fade. All right, so there's one club that I haven't showed you yet under my Kaanapali putter cover. Beautiful, from Whalers Village in Maui. We have a Cleveland Classic Model 3 that I've had for about 10 years. I don't think I'm ever gonna change the putter. I do cycle through grips, but this putter is just perfect for me. Why would I ever change it if it's something that's perfectly suited for my game? So I'm keeping this guy probably for a long time. As we conclude our first chasing par round for the season, we knew it was a long shot that we were actually going to walk away with par or better, but it still was a very positive start. I had 5 birdie putts that just couldn't drop. We got up and down 2 out of the 3 holes that we had opportunities, and we finished with a 2 over 38. I'd call that a successful start to this season. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.